Although I do have that.
Well, you have the Roll20 character sheet still, so should be fine.
Yeah, that one confuses me.
Confuses you?
Yeah, I don't know. I also have a printed out version that I look at, but more the core book and stuff, just in case.
Do you
Oh
want me
my
to
gosh, dude.
send you a copy?
I don't even know if I have Adobe Reader in this. I should, but I don't know.
That's easy enough to, like, that should be quick enough to download if you don't.
It's not that big. I can go back and skip as well. But.
I thought Adobe Reader was like standard on computers.
It could be on here. I do nothing.
What's your OS?
I'm Jon Snow.
Look, Mackenzie, I'm sending over the core book anyway.
Okay.
Because for Windows 8, it doesn't come with it.
I don't have Windows 8.
8.1?
No, I have 7.
Okay, you can open PDFs in browsers, apparently, so...
Yarp.
You sure can, depending on the browser.
Oh, shit.
So for those of you who don't know, just these past couple days, I've been spotting a big old brown jackrabbit who's been hanging around my house, eating my flowers, and I call him Knuckles. He's very cute, but he's eating our friggin' garden. And that's not cool, Knuckles. I know you're a rabbit, and you don't really understand the idea of landscaping or human property, but, you know, if you could just chill the fuck out, I'd appreciate it.
There's actually a recipe. It's pretty simple, like household ingredients. I can't remember exactly what it is, but if you sprinkle it along the outside of your garden, it'll deter them from coming in and eating your stuff.
That's really handy. I'd like to hear that when Axion isn't listening. That way he won't make some sort of weird repellent for my character in this game. And, fuck with me.
I see.
You can't hypnotize him. He has this substance. He's coated in it. What? From head to foot. Oh my god, that's awful.
Head to toe.
It's an old granny.
From head to touch.
You guys. So, while Axion's getting set up, who wants to catch me up on what went on last week?
Oh, you will be caught up on that, no problem.
Oh, okay, great. Then never mind. I'll just eat.
It'll come in game, I'm sure.
That's what she said.
Really?
Get it?
No.
Had to be said. So
I'd implied that someone would orgasm. All right. Anyway, yes.
If you guys would look in your journal, you will see that you have a new handout called Group Loot.
Yeah.
Which any of you can edit if you get something that, you know, is more of a group thing than a personal thing.
Sweet. Where's the link to it? Oh wait, is it just in the? Oh, there it is.
It's on Roll20.
I see it now, and I can edit it.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So I can say.
Wow.
There we go. So we need one. We have one of those. I added something.
Sexy fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely have one of those.
We have an auto time account. I'll delete that. That's weird. I just wanted to see if it worked and if other people could see it, and clearly it does.
Now, is anyone allowed to access the Sexy Fun Times, or do they need like a password or something?
No, I got it. I got into it, no problem. Oh, you mean in general? No, Sexy Fun Times is free, no charge.
Okay.
I only ask that
Taking
people
off the
just
hood
get
ornaments.
in line from time to time, just so we can keep it organized and equal, right? First come, first serve with the Sexy Fun Times.
All right. good to have that, all settled.
Yeah, I mean, some rules are necessary.
Would you guys want a personal, belongings note thing as well?
Mm,
I
I feel-
would, if only to keep track of the random bits of crap that Nim inevitably collects throughout the
Alright.
playthrough, because you never know when, I don't know, a piece of lint will come in handy. I don't know.
Oh, she might pick up a paperclip that's later used as a lockpick or something, I understand.
Alright.
Anyone else? Because, it's no problem for me to actually create these.
Well, tell you what, I'm still good with keeping stuff on my character sheet, the old school way. If, however, I want to transition to that, I'll let you know. But let me try a session or two with just sticking with the old character sheet and see what we got.
Alright.
Knuckles the bunny, there you are.
Nim inventory. And it'll be in mine and Nim and editable by me and Nim. Done. Alright,
Yay! Thank you.
no problem.
Get it good.
So, no one else wanted one of those?
I think I'm good.
Alright then.
Silence means yes.
Right. Piff, I don't see you on Roll20.
I will get on roll 20.
Pip, I don't see you. Where are you, Pip?
Follow my voice.
Okay.
It's only in mono.
To follow the sultry sound of my voice.
Hey, what do I say about sexy times? Orderly fashion.
Yeah, but free access, so...
Excuse you, that was a Monsters Incorporated reference, so just saying.
Oh, well, excuse me, princess.
You are excused, but you better fucking watch it, mister.
Oh. Okie dokie. I see someone is very H-core when it comes to the monsters of the ink.
Oh. Good start. Good
Love
start.
you. What are we believing at? What's the bloops? What? What is this suspicious looking stain?
The stupid
fine.
chat won't let me do less than 3. That's dumb. I have to give people hearts.
Because in this chat, it's it's a statistical thing, right? So
Yeah.
it thinks the less than is a command. If you did something like this, nope, it still doesn't work. You're right, it's gone. it's all invisible. We're doomed.
What do you want me to do? I don't know.
Explain
it's gonna make it disappear.
what you want. No. Fucking passive aggressive roll 20.
There we go. So, you may have noticed that there's a van inside of the building now. That's probably the biggest change that you'd be interested in Inferno. I've also made it so anyone can move that. Please don't play around with it too much.
The van? Yeah,
Mhm.
I won't touch the van. I have no need for van. I can't drive it. I can't punch. Well, I could punch it, but why would I?
Well, you test the durability, I suppose. I don't know.
It could insult your family and your honor.
Knuckles' Knuckles' family is as vast as his honor. He's a rabbit, for crying out loud. They don't say breed like rabbits because there's only a few of them.
Indeed. That's where the fun sexy times comes in, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? All right then. Are you
Sure.
planning on making a new family?
No. First of all, everyone here is incompatible. Second of all, Knuckles has bigger things to worry about.
All right.
Actually,
So,
if you think about it, we're mutants. So unless for some weird reason we come across another mutant of the same species, we will all die without a progeny. So that's a happy thought.
Well,
I mean,
without
we are
it,
You're half human, most of us.
Indeed. But I don't. Anyways, let's not go
We
into
don't
this.
know. We don't
no,
know
I've
yet.
thought about this. I'm a 5-year-old lynx that used to live in the wild. Before mutation, probably has some kids somewhere.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, Knuckles probably has like 700 brothers and sisters.
yeah, that's likely. I mean, hamsters are pretty good at breeding too, though. He did come from
All
that's-
rodents, really, since they're a prey species.
Yes. But enough about reproduction for now.
Oh, fine. I guess we can play the game. It's not talking about animals fucking. I guess.
Well, I mean, we can still talk about it. Just can we space it out a little bit?
We talk about it.
I mean, that's up to you. Like, play your character the way you want to play your character. It's not on me.
I appreciate that GM technique. I admire it. But yeah, let's just go on with the adventure.
So this would be, like morning the day after. Well, the acquisition of the van, the joining of the Foot Clan, and the getting of your new lair. So I would like to know what you guys are up to as you wake up.
As I wake up. I think Hank would probably sleep in for the most part.
All right.
I have an out of character question for the group.
Hmm.
Are we still planning on, just because I missed the session, are we still planning on sneaking into a facility and grabbing documents or information about our creator and the rival of our current benefactors?
That's a
Is that still a plan? Yeah?
That's a possibility. Yeah. I mean, it just
Okay.
kind of depends on what Karai wants us to do,
Okay.
because
So-
it could become a
Mhm.
later thing.
Oh, so this isn't something where we'd be doing, like, we're not supposed to, like, she's going to be giving us support, some intel, so right now we're just getting settled. Is that the idea?
I think. I mean, really, last session we kind of stole the van, and then
We
Band
fixed
around.
a broken one from a junkyard.
Oh, sorry, not still. Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Big
speaking
difference.
of which, I almost forgot. Inferno, did you have like a list of requests from Karai? I don't believe I got that from you. Like what equipment?
No, I honestly couldn't think of much. Knuckles isn't a creature that really wants a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Based on his current skill set, he can get along quite well without a lot of items. Other than the request for particular types of food that he would enjoy, he is otherwise focused on other things. He actually kind of likes his little ninja bunny outfit too. He enjoys it. It helps him move around quite a bit. So, honestly, or I might come up with stuff in the future to request for Karai, but right now, I'm pretty content as far as my character goes.
Okay. Speaking of the requests as well, the group sort of agreed to allow Olive to make her own requests,
Okay.
and she requested a light machine gun, 300 rounds, and a sledgehammer.
Jesus Christ.
We spent a long time trying to figure out what, and why to give her.
Yeah,
She
they
wanted
had
a
a bit of a
heavy machine
discussion.
gun at first.
And a
Yes.
warhammer.
Yes, that's what she wanted originally, and the group sort of had to
You talked her
convince her.
down to just a regular machine gun and a sledgehammer. Wow.
Yeah, talked her down to it. It's to give you a little perspective. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Negotiations.
Her reasoning for wanting those items was they felt right.
Hey, who am I to say what a mutant cat, desires, right? That's fine. Okay. So, from my understanding, it looks like we're doing prep work so we can, do our jobs pretty effectively, right? We have transportation, our own unmarked vehicle. That's fine. That's great. Now, what would my character know that he would suggest that we prepare for? I can't think of anything right now. I'll pass it off to the other players on what they want to do this morning while I continue to think.
All right.
I'm gonna wake up, float down, take a look at the van, specifically at the spot that Hank hit the pole with, and stare at the shirt that I gave Earl to tape to the door.
Mhm.
And that's about it.
Okay. So, are these sort of the positions that your characters would be in at this point in time?
Yeah,
Like, is this sort of where you're standing?
correct.
Yeah, basically.
All right, cool. Because you have a visitor as Karai comes through the door.
As Karai enters the door, unless she wants to talk like right away, Knuckles will transmit to her, and he'll say, "I do not know how humans greet each other. How would you like to be greeted?"
Well, this morning in particular, I would like an explanation. She hands.
So I can't do that for you. What's your next thing? Like, you want me to bow? Do you want me to, shake your hand?
So,
Anyways, no,
she
it's
hands
okay.
you a newspaper.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Knuckles is going to say
Oh boy.
he's gonna pass it off to one of you jackasses. 'Cause you guys actually did this. So I'm gonna finish my meal.
Chloe will come over.
So,
Say
okay. Chloe, let's see. Save changes, show player.
hello. I don't like the fact that that's the first words I notice. You guys want me to read this out loud, or?
I'm gonna take the newspaper from her.
Okay.
If you if you want to pass it around and let everyone read it, I can just add it to everyone.
Yeah, that'll be easier.
All right.
That was a great idea.
Save, show.
Oh, hi there, newspaper.
There you go.
Only 6.
Hmm.
Were you expecting more?
Yes.
All right. I'll keep that in mind for next time, I guess.
Oh no.
For the wildlife, did you mean 2 a.m.?
You
Yes.
used the 24-hour clock. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Let me just fix that. There. Slight mistake.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. I'm just reading this and smiling. Not in character. Out of character.
All right.
Oh, I see now. Oh, all right.
Fuck.
This is great.
Aw.
Good job, team.
We did it! Police are unwilling to confirm whether they suspect the two to be connected or not.
Well, I guess if they saw anyone, at least it was me. 'Cause I'm at least the most easiest to be explained.
I have something that can be said in character, if it's okay by you guys.
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Knuckles will finish reading this, and then he'll transmit to everyone. It was under my impression that human beings were mostly active during the day, and they were not nocturnal. It appears that even though we have attempted to do what needs to be done at very strange during the human sleeping hours, there are still some that spot us. Karai, do you have any suggestions on how beings such as ourselves could do what needs to be done and prevent the humans from so easily detecting us?
She'll think on that for a bit.
You said you had heard of creatures like us before. Surely, since the world has not heard of them, and we have not heard of them, they somehow are able to get around undetected.
Yes. Although they have been trained far better than you, I'm afraid.
I see. So it is clear, Knuckles transmit. Before we venture out ever again, we must train, and we must train hard.
Sounds good.
That would be to Karai as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she would respond to that, I'm afraid that is not possible.
Why not?
Well, you see, we have managed to acquire the equipment you have requested, and so I have your first assignment ready for you.
I see. Perhaps then our training will be in the field.
That is correct. Now, I do realize that you might have difficulties with some of the more complex tasks that I might require of you. So I will start you off easy. There is a something within the Savage Corporation which has caught my attention, and I want you to gather information about it and specifically find out what or who it is.
Very well. Do you have more details for us?
This thing is called AI. That is all we know about it.
Knuckles gives bunny ear quotes and points to his own eyeball. An eye?
AI. Usually this stands for artificial intelligence, although considering you were labeled as weapons, I'm inclined to not assume anything until I have more information.
Do you have any idea where this thing is held?
Like I said, all we know is that it is called AI, but if I was to guess, it would be located somewhere within Savage Corporation headquarters.
I'm assuming that's the main building for all of this.
Out of character, in character.
Yeah. So, was that in character or out of character?
In character? Question mark?
Yes, that would be correct. That is the main building of the Savage Corporation.
Fun times.
Knuckles would think this was not created out of thin air, just like we were not created out of thin air. There were humans that were present. Those who created us, those who experimented upon us, and those who were moving us. I'm assuming the same thing is in this case. Do you have names or identifications of Savage Corporation humans that we could... And Knuckles pauses for a long time before he says, question.
Yes, I know a few people who might know more about this AI, if that is the route you wish to take.
I cannot speak for the rest of my team, but I find human brains malleable. AKA, I can fuck with them. I can hypnotize them to tell us whatever we want, and then make them go blind. So fuck those guys. All right. Anyway, I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna stop now. Have other people ask questions. Or
Hank's gonna wake up.
God damn it. Okay. I pay better attention to when I'm muted and when I'm not. So Nim is going to ask, are we just supposed to go in blind? Just look in every corner for something vaguely related to, and she raises her fingers to quote AI.
Well, that is the problem, isn't it? I don't know much about it, so there's really not much more information I can give you.
Wyatt's gonna approach her and say, so is AI short for something?
We do not know.
Oh.
Like I said, it is usually used as a shortening for artificial intelligence, but I do not wish to make a hasty conclusion.
Oral's gonna come out of the van with a protein shake, chug that sucker down, and start doing push-ups.
Alright.
Earl, you might want to join us at the moment.
I only have 50 left. Give me a second.
All right.
I'm gonna yell to Earl, "Hey, can you grab my shirt off the door?"
Okay. Give me a second.
So I assume you want us to head out soon.
That is up to you. I can only give you the assignment. You must, for yourselves, determine how you wish to solve or how you wish to go about fulfilling the assignment.
Are there any blueprints of the building or anywhere around it or what?
Do you mean the headquarters?
Yes, the headquarters.
Yes, we do have blueprints for the building, although I would advise against going there.
Knuckles would agree. Indeed. I find the places where humans live and the places where humans work are very different. Thank you very much, Karai. Once we find this AI, or if we have follow-up questions for you, how can we contact you?
I will come by at regular intervals to check up on you, so do not worry about that. I will also have some of my foot ninja follow you to make sure you are safe.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Now, the equipment that you requested has arrived. You can it is waiting for you outside. And do not try to find this AI. I simply want information as to what it is.
Understand.
That will suffice for now.
Thank you. The names you mentioned, Karai?
She'll basically like
Uh-huh.
Right. I will have a list prepared for you.
Knuckles will nod.
Hank will walk in and also not.
Okay.
Earl will say, like, okay, once we get a hold of those, Chloe, I think you're the only one who knows how to use the computer device. Maybe you could find something about them, where they live, maybe. Maybe it has it in it. I don't know.
I can try.
Well, if there is nothing else, Karai will give a bow and be on her way.
Knuckles will
Talk
be
to you
like,
later.
Knuckles will bow in return. I think this is how she likes. I think this is how humans say goodbye. Without saying goodbye.
That's weird.
I hunger, and then Knuckles will bow and go get himself something to eat. Real quick.
Alright. So, for all of you other guys, all of the stuff that you had requested has arrived for you.
Oh boy.
Sweet.
So, yeah, you can add that to your character sheets and whatnot.
What did you all get?
God.
You got God?
I'll
Yeah, that must have been really expensive, no offense, but, you know.
Have you
Omnipotence
heard the
is not
good
cheap.
news?
Nim becomes a born-again mouse Christian. I love it.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's the spirit. Yes.
Instead of shinies, she starts hoarding Bibles and and little
Crucifixes.
figurines.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Classy.
May I have the I guess the weapon that you that we agreed upon giving me like the amount of ammo and stats because I remember talking to you that I needed this as a concept, and you're like, there's something like that in the book, and I don't think I've ever really heard the name or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Hold on. It was not in the core rulebook. It's in a different one. So let's have a look at this one. Also, I'm pretty sure the rest of the group can see you pick it up.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to like
Be secretive. You can just talk about it.
secretive and talk around what it is. You can just say it.
You know, I wish I could describe it, but I don't know the size of it. But generally, it is a crossbow, probably on the larger edge, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crossbow.
That's cool.
Is it like a modern or like a older version of the crossbow?
Ye olden crossbow.
It does not have cobwebs on it, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, design wise.
I'm not even sure exactly what it is, so once I get it, maybe I would have a description.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just trying to find equipment.
Earl's going to start taking all of his stuff and putting it into the van.
Okay, what page am I looking for? Come on.
I will say my character also got himself a bed. Yay!
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 As the rest of the gear is coming out, a ninja will come in wheeling out a bed.
Is it a race car bed?
It's a race car bed.
Oh my god!
Nice bright red race car bed.
Does it have a wheel on it?
It's how it's getting wheeled in.
No, I mean like not a wheel, like a steering wheel.
Oh, of course. You can't have a freaking race car bed without a steering wheel.
How did you find an adult-sized race car bed?
A rhino-sized racing bed.
The foot
Dude, don't ask
probably
me.
made it.
I
I'm not the foot.
I asked for it, they gave it to me.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the behind the scenes where Karai is giving this list to her ninjas, being like, "Find this stuff for me," and they're looking at it, they're like, "A fucking racing bed? Are you serious? How are we gonna steal this?"
I mean, I asked for a blender and a mini fridge, so.
They're gonna think we're insane.
Probably.
Is it really not in here? I was sure I saw it somewhere.
By the way, accident, did we actually agree on that chair or not? I don't remember now.
On what now?
On that chair that I sent you the link of?
Yeah, we agreed on you getting that.
Got it. Okay, just making sure.
That's annoying.
After Earl unloads his stuff, he's going to go back outside and pick up his new sniper rifle that is about the same, if not taller in size than him.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Dim's gonna take her miscellaneous crap and throw it into the corner she's been sleeping in, and it's gonna be a giant pile of stuff.
Alright. Well, since I couldn't find it, I'm just gonna say that the crossbow is a 2d6 damage.
Okay, give me a sec to put this down somewhere. Okay. 6.
Or any other stats that you need for it?
Um. Um. It. So it is a large crossbow.
Yes.
Um.
I believe you wanted to be able to fire like grappling hooks with it.
Yeah. Um. So the types of ammo. How many did I get for each?
What is this? What was?
I
Did
think it
we
was.
like 5 regulars or
I
something
think
like that?
it was like. It's like 20 or something like that regular, and then like 5 specialty rope. I think.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Okay. Besides that, maybe weight might be important, but I think we're good for now.
Okay. I don't think it would be much more than 10 pounds anyway for weight.
Okay.
Like, it's a heavy crossbow, so obviously it's going to have a bit of weight to it, but not overly much.
Okay.
And just a quick question. So for knives, they're all 1d6 damage?
Knives.
Knighties.
Because it shows for all the weapons either like a 2 through 12 or 1 through 6, so like that. And for knives, it shows a 1 through 6. I'm just wanting to know what the spiel on that is.
Knives and daggers. Yeah, it's a 1d6.
Yeah.
Everyone good with their gear?
Yeah, I'm all
Think
set.
so.
Think so.
Okay.
Alright. So, as you're checking through your gears and stuff, Olive's gonna wake up, have a bit of a stretch. Hey guys, what I miss?
Yeah. We got our first assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounds fun. What are we gonna do?
Gather information.
Boring. Oh, hey, my stuff arrived. Yay!
No. Oh no, Olive. Why? Why are you being an Olive right now?
So she'll basically like pick up her sledgehammer and light machine gun and the belts, like leather belts. She'll strap the belts like around the machine gun and sledgehammer and then make sure that they're strapped to her back.
Oh boy.
Careful with those, Olive, please. We don't want to see anyone unfortunate get hurt.
What do you mean?
Well, just don't use them inside the house. How about that?
Okay.
Good.
I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
So where are we going?
That is yet to be determined. We are talking about that right now. We are going to be given a list of names of humans, and we're going to question them and please our new friends, the Foot and Karai.
Ooh, okay. Why do we want to do that?
Because they're very generous for giving us all these things.
They are the only humans who have not reacted to us in fear. In addition, they're the only ones who have not tried to capture or kill us or sell us.
Oh, the humans that I was with didn't do that to me either.
Did they not experiment on you?
I don't know. What's experiment?
Mm. Keep you restrained, put devices on you, make you drink things.
Oh, they did the first two things, not the last one, though. I drank what I wanted to. But they said it was like my training, and I needed to be... How'd they say it? A finished product. I really didn't know what they meant.
Hmm.
I don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, no, you do not. Because we love you, you crazy fucking cat.
Yes.
Alright, so it's up to you guys. What's the plan?
Yeah, it's completely up to us. Okay, well, once we get these names, is it okay, guys, if we kind of plan things metagame and then do them in-game? Is that cool with you guys? Okay. So let me just put it forward for us at first, okay? So, all we need is just information, right? So, I mean, I think a combination of psychic abilities plus some creative thinking, we can probably just kind of stalk or locate at least one or two of these individuals. Or at the very least, people who know them, you know?
Yes.
Now, of course, Knuckles can approach it from the human being approach, right? Which is being in contact with someone, psychically, hypnotize them, tell them what they want. It's very effective, but there's a risk to that, and that risk is being identified. Being identified by the people who work for the company that made us, right?
Not good.
Exactly. So, I'm thinking this is outside of Knuckles' purview, which is why I'm suggesting it, just out of character, is that we really, really utilize the characters that have tech skills, right? There's more than one ways to skin a cat. No offense, Olive. But, we could hack in. We could run surveillance, something where we can get information where we ourselves are not exposed. What do you think about that?
That's always an option, yeah. I mean, Earl doesn't really have too much in the way of those kind of skills, but he can be, given the situation, very useful if he's given some distance between us and the target in case things go bad.
Okay. In addition, I was thinking, if we agreed with what Karai said, was we can't go to the headquarters. You realize how much security that is, and that's probably like in a downtown area. That's insane, right? But if I'm willing to bet you, these scientists, they don't live in the city. They probably live in a suburb or a nice little ranch or something outside the city. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well-paid people live in bigger houses outside the urban environment, which makes it a lot easier for us to get to. In addition, it is reasonable to think that these humans would have information or clues in their own abodes, some place we can maybe break into when they're not around. Once again, another skill set. not tech, but stealth or break an entrance where there are no witnesses, where no one sees us. If there's anything we've learned from that newspaper, it's that we need to start taking approaches where we're not exposed, period, right? Which sucks for Olive, because she likes to shoot shit, right? But that's, tough titty, said the kitty, right? So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
It all sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think it can be executed. I guess we're going to have to figure out our character's competence level. But I'm sure if we sat there and thought about what to do, sort of business, is we could probably figure something out.
Okay.
I mean, first things first, we got to figure out where they are before
Correct.
we really create a plan.
So yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. There's no point in us planning 5 steps ahead if we're not even going to get there, right? So how about we wait till we get the names, we run some good old fashion, the individuals who have computer use, we get as much information from the interwebs as we can get, and then go from there. How does that sound?
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome.
Do we have a computer?
Yes.
All right.
You have a few, I think.
I thought we just had the one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, I thought we brought more.
Or did we? Did we take some from the lab?
We took one from the lab.
So then we would technically have 2? Or did we hand that over to Karai?
I asked specifically for the one we took just to make it less of a hassle.
Oh. Never mind then. We just have the one. Okay.
Because why would we need to?
I don't know.
No, I want to. Okay.
Twice the processing power. Let's just get a whole bunch of PS4s, rig them together, and make a supercomputer.
Yes, because that's exactly how it works.
Yes.
Well, while I'm making up this list for you,
Uh-huh.
if you have anything you would like to do in the meantime like that, just go right ahead.
Okay. It's a good time for us to do good old-fashioned role-playing, too.
Mhm.
So, was my character during the last session, was he just like an NPC? Like, did he come along but just not contribute? Or did he stay off somewhere else?
We had him stay off with Olive